For you to tell me I look good. For you to tell me that I look
piping hot. How the toilet works. No, man.
Why the f am I Ty Lopez right now? Literally, I set up this camera and he's like, can we just please for once be normal in the intro? Bits! Here it goes! Yeah! Welcome back to today's vlog. Today I'm kind of excited. I just want to share some good news with you guys, which is not going to really sound like good news to any of you guys. And it might even sound a little bit crazy and a little bit dramatic, but listen up. Here it is. The past many days. I feel like I've been waking up and I feel like I haven't really been feeling like myself. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I've been trying to push through the day because that's kind of like how I recover from like weird shit. It's like I just like to maintain my schedule, my routine, and just I'm not like a firm believer in like smile till you like actually smile, but I'm kind of on the sense of you want to have some sort of normalcy in your life during times where maybe you're a little more stressed out, maybe you're a little more anxious, maybe you just feel a lot of emotions you don't want to feel. This morning I woke up and I feel like for the longest time, it feels like it's been so long, and I'm literally about to cry tears of joy that I have woken up and felt very normal again.
Yeah, you get a tangerine for that.
Thank you. Today's a really good day. With that, I'm gonna motivate me and myself to really transform this entire house because I got some big news. I have to clear out the last trash room. This is how it happened when we moved in. Every single room other than the master bedroom, well actually the master bedroom as well, for quite some time was considered a trash room. This house is trash. We're trash. And then we would slowly do one room and then move the trash from that room to another room. And so then, you know, you start with like a couple trash rooms, then it goes down to 2 trash rooms, and now we just have 1 trash room. I need to go and clear that out because we have someone moving in with us. I'm gonna order some furniture and stuff, and I kind of want to clean out that room. That room right now has wallpaper that's all black because, like I said, when we moved in, we wanted it to be kind of more of like a media style room, but then we realized, wait, why did we even think of this idea? Because we don't really watch too many movies on a daily basis, and so then we never ended up using that room. So they're moving in for about,
I'm not sure.
I think it's gonna be like 6 months. They're moving to LA, so we just thought it'd be better for them to live with us than to like find an apartment, and they don't know the area yet. I don't know if they even know where they want to stay, what area they want to live in, and rent is very expensive in LA, so we were just like, yeah, just stay with us. And I'm kind of excited to have another person in the house because I talk so much and my fiance will not talk to me. And so I'm just excited to have someone that I will nonstop talk to. And I say that now, and then this person is gonna move out in 2 weeks. And I'm gonna be like, but why? But why? And they're gonna be like, listen, my ear is deaf on this side now. I need to completely clean out that room. We're gonna order some furniture today. I need to take down this Christmas tree, do some storage, reorganize everything. Even the kitchen needs reorganization because right now I feel like I know where everything is, but nobody else does, including my fiance. And can you not stick an entire tangerine in your mouth while I'm doing this? You're like a kid. I feel like I'm a mom trying to do some important shit right now, and you're like on the verge of choking on a whole ass mandarin. Wow, that's some intense eye contact you just gave me with that mandarin in your mouth.
I speak Mandarin.
You speak Mandarin? I have to reorganize the entire kitchen because the layout of this right now does not make any sensicles, and it's kind of something that I wanted to do before New Year, so that's kind of the plan bits. Okay, let me know in the comments if you guys feel this way. For Black Friday, I really wanted to treat myself, and I didn't do a lot of like Black Friday shopping, but I decided to purchase, like I've been talking about this since my last apartment, something freaking nuts like that. It's been years where I just said I need to get like just full sets of undies, like bras and panties, and so I went through like 5 different companies. I got them from here, from here, because I wanted all these different designs. And now this one place was having the best sales out of all 5 of them for Black Friday. And so I ordered a lot more from this one store than I did all the other stores. I ordered so many bras and panties from there, and the smell coming from the bras, even though I've washed it so many times, it is the most dank smell, and it has transferred the smell slightly to all my other drawers too. So I don't know what it is. I'm trying to look it up. I tried to even wash it because we have this like dog pee scent remover detergent just in case like a dog pees on a dog bed, then we throw it in, and it's supposed to be like skunk eliminating and stuff. Nope, no eliminating. And so I've quarantined all my bras. The only bra that I keep wearing is the same bra that I've been wearing, and it's a push-up bra, and it's incredibly uncomfortable, but it's the only one that doesn't have the smell anymore. Because all the other ones, the other brands, they were fine, but then now they have the smell. Please let me know in the comments because it's non-refundable. I mean, I've washed it, I've taken the tags off, you know. I want to be able to wear them, but let me know how to get the smell away. So I need to start cleaning. This is gonna be a shit show.
Just clean the house, boo-boo.
I gotta do some filing. I gotta shred some papers. Literally, I have a shredder, and I gotta shred some shit.
48 hours later.
Welcome back to today's vlog. Let me explain what's going on. So I did my intro a couple days ago, and I was supposed to have a regular day vlog that day when I did my intro, and I woke up super excited that day. And then as the day progressed, and as the meetings progressed, I ended up going from seize the day, seafood plate, to really, really stressed and emotional. And so I just couldn't vlog that day. And it's been a couple days since then. A lot has happened. We've had a lot of meetings, and we've also had a lot of like security updates. We're upping all of the security in terms of security, just everything about it. We're trying to make sure this place is as secure as possible. And that is a very stressful process because you have to keep in mind, like, you need to have all of these plans and all of these, you know, it's just a lot. Retina scanners. It's like the lie detectors at the front door when you walk in. It's like the Kim Possible scene when you open the door and it's just the red lasers and you gotta be flexible and like weave through it. And I do want to say something which I never thought that I'd talk about it because normally I have changed in this one aspect of my life very drastically recently, which is the fact that prior to all of this happening, I have went to a shooting range once prior to all of this, and I didn't really love it. It was okay. So we have a lot of like YouTube friends who are very much like, you know, they got guns. Some of them talk about it on their channels, some of them never talk about it. A lot of our like non-YouTube friends, they're like ex-LAPD cops, and so obviously they have guns and they're comfortable with it, they're proficient with it, and we ended up going to a shooting range, I want to say maybe like 2 years ago, with one of our ex-LAPD cop friends, and he's really good with guns, but he's not the best at like teaching us how to use them, or maybe we weren't the best at learning at that time, but after we went, you don't feel so great afterwards. Like, I didn't feel amazing afterwards, but I've been kind of toying with the idea since then, and finally we decided to enlist in some lessons by an instructor who spends most of his career just teaching people how to handle it, safely use it, load, unload, talk about the different types, you know, what types are best for what type of protection. And so we took a bunch of lessons. We took a lot of shooting lessons too, just so we know like how to safely shoot it, blah, blah, blah. And now we have a gun. We are licensed owners of the gun, which is weird to talk about because I feel like my entire life I've leaned more on the left side of there needs to be way more gun regulation, but I think it's one of those things where I never liked it. I always associated guns with something really, really bad. I didn't love that a lot of my friends had them and all of that jazz, and I think it's mainly because I never understood how it worked, and so I was really scared of it. Like, the only time I hear about it is when it's doing something really evil. I guess because of that, I always had this like really gross association with them. And then when we were doing lessons, you know, most of the people that do purchase and take these lessons, it's all for like home protection or personal protection, and so I feel a lot more confident. I didn't know I was gonna feel this way. Going into it, I was like, God, I'm so nervous. Like, I had adrenaline. I was like, I'm not gonna like this. This is gonna be shit, and I'm gonna be upset with myself that I even wanted to take this lesson. But afterwards, I've just, like, it's one of those things where like now you know how to use this thing to protect yourself in the absolute worst case scenarios. Like, you don't want to use it, but it's like at least you know how to. That has been a very big part of our lives. Kind of continue to be, because I'm trying to take weekly lessons until I get really, really good at it, just because I'm a little bad with like hand coordination stuff, which sounds really dangerous, but I just want to get way, 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 way better. And when our friend moves in about a week, we're also going, like, this person lands, and I think 4 hours after they land, we're gonna go take him to take a lesson, because if this isn't our house, I want everyone in the house that's gonna be here long term to understand how to use it. I feel like that's just safer. So I just want to put a quick disclaimer. If you guys are interested in like going through the whole legal process, I mean, do it the right way. Like, we were being really, really cautious. You don't normally have to take lessons, but I highly suggest that you take lessons. It's just, I feel like it's the best way to go about getting something like this for protection. So, and if you guys hear me complaining about how my arms and my shoulders are so sore, do you feel sore? Yeah. The minute I said that, he starts going. That was a couple days ago. Now I need to clean. All we did was take down the Christmas tree. We still have to clear out that room. Okay, we are officially in the room. We just got rid of a table that we put outside for organization in the garage. We gotta get rid of all of these like soundproof things because I wanted this to be a mukbang room, but then it ended up feeling like too much like a set. So everything that I ordered is gonna go into storage for now. I feel like eventually it'll come in handy. That's why I don't want to try to like resell it yet or anything like that. Put those away and then try to find a way to organize all of this nonsense and this nonsense. You are being so annoying today, Missy. Okay, so these closet doors that used to be hanging here that I took down because I wanted to do some sort of like soundproofing and also some lighting in here when it was supposed to be a mukbang room, which it's not. I feel like I'm just cleaning the entire house now, not even just for our guest that's moving in, but for the entirety of the house. So this bathroom's fine. I think we're just gonna leave that hanging. I don't know if that's their style, but it's gonna be fine. So these cabinets have all of these books down here. I think I'm gonna move them into like the living room because we're getting like this chase lounge and I want the books to be easy to access. And right here, I feel like we just never end up reading these books because there's just like, you gotta look back there for the other titles. And Mango, what are you doing? Every time we try to do a cleaning vlog, I end up not vlogging because I end up cleaning hardcore. I don't know if you guys like this, but I kind of love this room being black. I thought I wouldn't like it. I thought this person's gonna come in and I feel like they'll hate it. But you know what? I feel like they're gonna love it as well. It just looks so good with the little white couch pieces here. And this is my favorite part of the room so far. We moved the white desk in from the guest room because honestly, nobody was freaking using it. We moved this in here for this person. And I feel like with the black curtains and the window right there and this desk and like the gold accents of the chair, something about it just enhances the black walls. I feel like this really makes it look so much more striking. I feel like if the walls were white, it probably wouldn't look this good. I also feel like the closet doesn't look as good in the other rooms because this just enhances the wood color too. So I'm not sure what they're gonna think about it or if they're gonna like it or hate it. It doesn't matter because if they don't like it, we'll just take down the wallpaper. We ordered a bed for them. Obviously, it's not gonna stay like this because this is obnoxious, but we're just gonna keep this in here because I'm not sure how they want to arrange it and how they like to use their living space, if they want a place to lounge or if they don't. Let me show you guys what's going on in the bedroom because it's a show. So in here, I would like to present to you the most, what the fuck? The most hectic, horrendous, what has my life become type of situation. That's our blanket. We're washing the sheets right now. We're, I guess, vacuuming. We're also doing laundry and this is just not okay. This has got to go. So we're gonna put this cloud couch outside. We're gonna bring some of the furniture inside into my closet. Okay, so this bitch took us about 10 minutes to put on wheels and now we're gonna wheel it into my closet. Mango. Oh, this is not
Dangerous.
safe. Yeah. This is so weird. What's up, Vince?
Work smart versus working hard.
Okay, Mom, calm down.
You want it right here?
Yeah, like yeah, right here. And then I want to put that square mirror up top, and then I can even put, you know, other, what do you call it? Like accessories and stuff in here, and more organization. Wait, Mango, you're gonna get crushed. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Ah! This is what it looks like. I feel like some people, Bits, you need to hang your clothes. But I feel like some people aren't gonna like this in here. I feel like it's just about functionality now. I did like it more empty, but I feel like I filled up all of these drawers and the hanging spots, and I don't really think I want more hanging clothes right now, so I'm gonna fill these drawers up. I have these baskets here, which is one of the main reasons I wanted to throw this in there, because these just have different types of clothes that I didn't have a house for, and all those drawers are full. So we've got some swimsuits, we've got some like workout clothes that I've been throwing in and out of the baskets, and it's just been kind of difficult to use, and it looks kind of messy to put this right here. I'm gonna start putting them away in here, and now I kind of have a cute place for like all of my little jewelry. I think I'm gonna get some sort of tray here. This is what it looks like. I finally have a mirror in my closet again. It has been forever. I have been running from the closet to the bathroom to check on my outfit every single time, and that's why I've been looking so horrendous. I don't know what it is. Anytime we have anything on the floor, they must make claim. They must sit their butts down on it. They must fart on it. Otherwise, who even are they? Now we're gonna move this entire couch outside. It's gonna be something cool here, I think. I hope. This is what it looks like right now. This book, I remember buying this at the old apartment.
I bought that book.
Yeah, you bought this book, and the page that we decided to open this up on and put it on the dining table for display for every single human who walks in to see is
How the toilet works.
this is the water hole. So this is how the water room works. I guess the
Holy
entire
shit.
room. Yeah.
That is very complex.
Oh my god, it's a sound stopper, show stopper. Hey, that's a big hole maker. Why is there a tiny dog underground, honey? This is not accurate. Little,
There's a little homemaker too.
I feel like I never showed you guys this mirror. So this mirror came in, I want to say maybe a week or two ago, and we were going to place it in the kitchen and replace that kitchen mirror, but something about the design on top of the mirror and with this lights, it just worked perfectly. I don't know if we're going to keep these two little chairs here, but this is pretty much what the dining table looks like right now. And opposite of me, which you guys saw was messy, now we have a couch. I feel like people might think it's weird, but it just worked out perfectly because you won't see it from the front of the house. I didn't think that I was gonna like it here. I thought that we were gonna put it here as like, I don't know where to put this, but I love it. And I also really like the side table here. We tried putting a coffee table here. It didn't work. It ended up looking really messy. I think it just kind of blocks like the openness of it. This friend's room, so we got this white desk here. I also gave them some little notebooks and journals because I always have,
Stop giving people notebooks and journals and calendars.
What do you mean? You don't think they need to set some 100-day goals? Or like a get your grit together bit? So this section was where the Christmas tree was. We took it down completely, stored it away, and now we ordered one of those Chase loungers. You know, the ones that you lay down, and it's supposed to be like a quintessential in your therapist office type of Chase lounge. So we're gonna put that right here in the family room, and I redid all of this. So now when you open here, it used to be board games and it used to be Mingo's toys, and that's why she ran over here, and now she's confused and really disappointed and really upset. They're in the other drawer. Knowledge. So she said over here, I feel like I'm watching a dog have a crisis. I have been reading some weird ass books. The book that I've been currently engrossed in, the one that I've been currently obsessed with, is called 50 Psychology Classics. This book is actually really good. It just gives you like a breakdown, like a very, very, very brief overview of 50 classic psychology reads. And I already purchased 2 more books that were recommended from inside of this. So it's all about different, you know, psychologists, different books that they wrote, and kind of what they believe in. I feel like I kind of want to do it at the end of the month book review, but I feel like it's really lame. But some of the things that this book so far I've like picked up on is that there's your feelings and your emotion, or your thoughts and your feelings are separate, and there's an order to them. So I guess I just didn't really realize that. Why the f am I Ty Lopez right now? Why am I talking about this? It's been a trying month for me. I've been reading books. Knowledge. She's grown a little bit, okay? Some of the things I learned in here, which I thought were interesting, was that there is, I gotta go. I can't do it. I can't do it. But you know what? Maybe because I found it entertaining, maybe you'll find it entertaining, but one of the things that I read is that a lot of the times you subconsciously think that your feelings validate your thoughts. So your thoughts always come before your feelings. Like that's usually standard. So you think something.
Yeah, you think something.
And then because of that, you start feeling something. But in our heads, because we thought this, and now because we feel this, we feel like it's our body telling us, oh my God, this is right. But that's not necessarily true. And so it's pretty much saying in order to change the way you feel about something or a situation or even yourself is to change your thoughts first. It's just saying that sometimes people use like the 2-step verification. They have a thought, then they have a feeling. They're like, oh, 2 things just verified this one thought. And so they kind of take it as fact, but it's not. It's supposed to be like really bad for people who maybe struggle with like self-confidence issues and stuff. And I also learned about something called transactional analysis of humans, which is pretty much talking about how every little thing that you do in your life is a transaction. And it's like people play games with each other apparently. And so even if you're to say, hey honey, I feel ugly today, it's technically considered a game because you're wanting a specific outcome from it. You do an action and I'm expecting you to do a specific action that will eventually get me the end result that I want, which is for you to tell me I look good. For you to tell me that I look
Piping hot today.
So we do everything with the end in mind.
Yeah.
We want something in return.
But that something might not even be good for you. But subconsciously, you just want something. Whether it's verifying that this is a habit in your life, you know. There's like 50 or something common games that people play with each other.
Is this the book you got?
Yeah, that's the book I got. This I haven't started reading yet. It's called Games People Play, the Basic Handbook of Transactional Analysis. And apparently this person like studied a lot of different philosophers and they wrote this book. Yeah, it's just talking about like the different transactions people have in life. And these are not like weird transactions where it's like, oh, I don't like to play games with people. You know, like this is like truly like everybody plays these games. Maybe you just don't think of it as a game. But it could be something as small as like, why do you not go out to eat when your wife is home, you know? Just like small things. Here in my garage.
Knowledge.
So let me know in the comments if you guys want a book review, okay? Because if you guys don't, that's fine. I'll be back on my bullshit. Reading helps calm me. Like especially recently with everything going on, there was a point in time where your biz was canceled and that's fine. There was just so much emotion and anxiety just even picking up my phone because I was scared that I was gonna get a notification or a text message from someone being like, oh my god, I heard you're canceled, are you okay? So because of that, I was just like, okay, I need to like start reading. I need to just literally hide my phone under a sofa cushion because it was just giving me so much anxiety to look at my phone. So that's why I started reading this book, and honestly it's actually really good. I would pick one up if I were you and you guys are into like psychology. I'm glad I started with this book. I've read a couple small psychology books here and there, and every single time I have to push myself to finish it because it just starts getting really intense and just like too much, or you're just over it, or you kind of get the gist of it and you're just not entertained anymore. But this one, it's just like every 5 pages is a different theory, is a different like psychologist talking about something else. So this one's really good. I feel like it's the best way to ease in. Now I feel really uncomfortable.
Ty Lopez needs a bath, boo-boo.
Hello, bath god.
Oh, you're rubbing your head?
Yeah. What do you think I was doing? Itching my...
2 times.
Honey, I'm getting a dandruff. I'm gonna show you guys my self-care routine now because I feel like this is just on par. This is on theme, and I don't want to do anything too crazy today because we've just been spending all day sweating, running around, moving furniture, and once our friend gets here, it's just gonna be a show. In about a week, when they get here, it's about to be freaking nuts.
Alright, which one do you want?
I think that I want
A green one?
a Santa. Should I do fire emoji or is that weird?
Fire emoji. Fire it up.
You're right.
Cool.
I know I have a lot of balls. I got some big balls. Yes. Okay, will you throw it in?
Why am I expecting some fire?
Honey.
What happened to the fire?
I should have gone with blue.
Well, have fun.
That's it for today's vlog, beats. Okay, honey, your card said you would make a bath naked.
But you lied.
Can you do the outro?
No, go do the outro. You do it.
Okay.
No.